Hello there, Year 5s, it's Mr. Conway here, and this is a how-to video on understanding thousands. And this is the calculation that we're going to be looking at today. The question is partition 0.436 in different ways. Now then, I'm not going to use this decimal. The decimal I'm going to be using is 0.346, and that's only because I don't want to give all the answers away, because I want you to have got that after this video. So here we have our decimal 0.346, and our little wise owl in the corner says you could partition it using words, decimals and fractions. But before we start partitioning it, what I want to just spend a little bit of time on is understanding the value of each of these digits in the decimals. And you might have noticed already, I've already drawn a little place value grid. But just to make this video slightly easier, I've blown it up for you. Boom! There we go. We've got a big place value grid now, and I'm just going to write my decimal down here in the corner so I don't forget what I'm doing, 0.346. Now, for this part of the video, what I'm going to be using are the deans. You might remember these. So, big one here, this is going to be my tenths, because 10 of these would make one whole. My stick is going to be my hundredths, because 100 of these sticks would make one whole. Remember, these are parts of a whole. And finally, this little one, these are going to be my thousands. And astonishingly, 1,000 of these would make one whole. So I'm just going to put these to the side. I'm going to use them now. Let's have a look at our decimal. Starting with the ones. How many ones do we have in 0.346? Well, nice and easy, 0. So you know what? I'm going to leave that well alone. Looking at our tenth column next, that's the next place value. I've got 3 tenths. So I'm going to get 3 tenths. 1, 2, 3, and stack them up like that. So I've got my 3 tenths ready to go. Next, after my tenths, is my hundredths. So I'm going to look down here, tenths, hundredths, 4. Right, I'm going to need 4 hundredths, 4 sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to turn them the right way around, so then it makes Mr. Conway very happy. There we go. Now I've done my hundredths. My last column is my thousands column. And if I look here, 3 is in my tenths, 4 is in my hundredths, and 6 is in my thousands. So I'm going to need 6 thousands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 thousands. So just the scale of this will show you that actually the thousands, even though 6 is the largest digit in here, 6 thousands is incredibly small compared to the rest of the place value. So now I've got that ready, and I now understand the value of my decimal. I'm just going to put that to the side, and I'm going to try and draw the same shapes onto my mini place value grid here. Now at home, if you're able to, I would certainly draw a place value grid, because I think this is going to be the best way to start off. So I didn't have any in my ones. I'm going to have 3 in my tenths. I'm going to draw 3 tenths shapes of my deans. I had 4 hundredths. I'm going to draw 4 sticks and 6 of my tenths. 6 of my thousands, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can check that underneath 0.123 tenths, 1, 2, 3, 4 hundredths, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thousands. Right, I'm happy with the value of my decimal. Next, let's partition this in different ways. Well, the first one I'm going to do is to expand this decimal itself. And to do that, first of all, I'm going to look at the first place value, and which is my tenths. How many tenths do I have? I have 3. 0.3, 3 tenths. Next, I'm going to put an add symbol, because I'm going to add all these together at the end. I'm going to look to my hundredths. How many hundredths do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4 hundredths. So to write 4 hundredths as a decimal, it would be 0.04. Don't forget this 0, because remember 4 is in the hundredths column. And finally, the last part of my decimal that I need to add together are my thousands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thousands. And to write 6 thousands as a decimal, 0.006. Remember, like I always say to you in these videos, maths is all about spotting patterns, and you should spot the patterns with the zeros. I don't have any zeros here, 1 here and 2 here. And that's because 6 is in the thousands column. So I've got expanded partition using decimals. Good to go. Next, I'm going to look at my fractions. I'm going to just transpose this from decimals into fractions. Now, we did a little bit of that before. So 0.3 as a fraction, well, I'll go back to my place value grid, and that's why this is really key to start off with. 1, 2, 3 tenths. So 0.3 is the same as 3 tenths. Plus 0.04, 4 hundredths. I'm going to go back to my place value chart, 4 hundredths. 4 will be my numerator, and 100 is my denominator. And finally, looking at 6 thousandths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 will be my numerator. What do you think the denominator is going to be, everyone? Yeah, I can hear you shouting out the screen. 1,000, Mr. Conway, and it is 1,000. 3 tenths plus 4 hundredths plus 6 thousandths. So we've now used fractions. So let me just so we've done fractions, we've used decimals, now we're going to be using words. That's the next thing we're going to be using, words. So 3 tenths, all I need to do for this is simply write out what I'm saying. 3 tenths plus 4 hundredths plus 6 thousandths. So there we are. I can give that a tick as well now. That's 3 different ways of showing the decimal 0.346. Right, now it's over to you. I would like you to do the exact same thing. Definitely do this first though, for 0.436. And what I would love to see, if you can do this in your books or on any paper that you've got at home, please send it in to the Upper School email address, because I'd love to see, you know maths is one of my favourite subjects, I would love to see your maths year 5. So have a go and have a lovely day, year 5s. Go for it.